So welcome everyone to another episode of Around the Block Talk. Today we have with us Mr. Ripudaman Singh, and he's been in the blockchain industry for a while, and I'll allow him to introduce himself, and then we can start with the talk. So handing it over to you, Ripudaman.
Hi Arpit, hi everyone. My name is Ripudaman Singh, and I'm from blockchain. I'm blockchain lead at BlockFinch Technologies Private Limited. So I handle all the blockchain like tasks or like doing day to day tasks over there. Yes. So this is all about me.
So also, Ripudaman, how did you get into blockchain and
So actually, 2 years back, I started writing contracts and small contracts over OpenZeppelin, and this way I got into the industry. And then after doing a lot of different type of contracts like bridging or swaps or something like that, so in this way I came to this industry. So let's begin with the presentation for the interoperability, right? Okay. So guys, today we are going to understand about different bridges and blockchain interoperability, why it is necessary for this blockchain ecosystem and DeFi world. So my name is Ripudaman Singh, as you know, and today is May 8th, and today we are having this conference. So just like bridge connects two lands or two islands, in the same way, a crypto bridge connects two blockchains. Means if you are having a Bitcoin on Bitcoin network and you want the same Bitcoin on Ethereum network, so you will use a bridge. Or you can say if you are having Matic on Polygon and you want it on the Ethereum chain, same Matic on Ethereum chain, then you will use this bridge. So first we'll understand what are bridges and like why they are necessary. So bridges are used for swapping assets between two chains. As I told you, if you are having Matic and you want Matic Ethereum version of Matic, then you'll use a bridge. And you can swap different assets. Like you can also do swapping of ERC 721, that is NFTs. So, and as well as you can also transfer data from one blockchain to another blockchain. Transferring of data means messages across two blockchains. So bridge is also known as like blockchain bridge or cross-chain swaps or cross-chain bridge, DeFi bridge or token bridge. And these, like by using these names, you can basically search on the Google and get your the bridge. So why do we want to move an asset that is on one blockchain to another blockchain? We want to move assets because basically sometimes it is transaction fee. In the case of like Wormhole, that is initially that was the bridge for Solana and Ethereum. So it was used to transfer ethers from Ethereum chain to Solana chain. And that time, Ethereum transactions were costing too much as compared to Solana. That was 0.5 times 0, then 1. So that was very low. Then block confirmation times again. Yes.
One question here. So while transferring, then rather than only transferring, bridge should then also convert the Ethereum to Solana, is it?
Bridge will do one thing. It will just lock your assets on one chain and unlock on the other chain. Okay, so it gets locked in a smart contract. Basically, if you are having an asset on Ethereum chain, okay, and you want it on Polygon or Binance is easy, you'll understand. So you want it on Binance chain. So what a contract will do, it will just take your ethers and lock them over here, and then mint another token named as wrapped ether, and that will be used on Binance chain. So in this way it happens.
So in terms
So
of blockchain, does it burn it on the original chain?
we don't burn it on original chain. We just lock them in a contract.
Okay, so they can also be transferred back later.
Yes, burning and minting is used on the other chain. If you are using Binance, then burning and minting will be used on Binance chain. Like Ether, the wrapped Ether will be burned and mint on the Binance chain and logged and unlocked on Ether chain.
Okay, sure.
So we require like these blockchain bridges for block confirmation times. Like it is very like it is around 1 minute or 2 minutes for Ethereum, and Solana's block confirmation time is very low. Then we can use it for functionality, some functionality which are available on Solana, which are not on Ethereum. So we can use blockchain bridges in these things, and as well as for liquidity pools and capital utility. Without blockchain bridges, there is no existence of DeFi. Decentralized finance, the base of decentralized finance is just these bridges. So this is all again the same thing. Why would you want to move from one blockchain to another? So value transfer, how does it work? That I was giving you an idea. You have an Ethereum mainnet and want to send 4 ether to other blockchain. How does it work? So you request 4 ether to be sent to other blockchain, Ethereum mainnet, and that will be sent like this. Bridge works like this. So how will it work? On Ethereum mainnet, there will be a contract for wrapped ether, okay, which is called WETH contract. So wrapped ether contract, what it does just nothing but whenever you put some ether into that contract, it will give you wrapped ether. And when you will send it a wrapped ether, it will just give you the original ether. Why do we need wrapped ether? Because ethers cannot be sent directly, like ethers cannot be sent directly to another chain, and that's why we want a token standard tokenization. We does a tokenization of ethers and convert them to wrapped ether, and then it is sent. Similarly, on another chains like on Binance Smart Chain, we have wrapped BNB, the native tokens, which are the first currency of the chain. It is first converted to a wrapped version, and after that it is transferred. So there is now a lot of work. First of all, we goes to the bridge contract. It calls the wrapped ether contract. It gives the wrapped ether, and there are some oracles over here, which is called magic, and the bridge contract will generate the wrapped ether on the another blockchain. So this is first buy function, like you will first buy the wrapped ether, okay? And for buy means you will give ether and it will give you wrapped ether. After that, there is approve function. Approve function is used whenever you are using ERC20 standard tokens. Then we need to call the approve method to send them directly to the smart contract. And this approve method is called to send them to the contract. So after that, you request this bridge contract to transfer your tokens to the another blockchain. And here Oracle works, and they send a message to another contract on the another blockchain, and it basically generates you the new wrapped ether. Basically, we cannot say generate, it's called mint. So it will mint some wrapped ether on the another network. So over here, we have 4 rep ether logged in this bridge contract. Okay. And over here on another blockchain, there is a person who is having 4 rep ether. So the network from the native network from which you are sending the tokens is known as source blockchain. Basically, if you are sending Ethereum, then the Ethereum chain will be the source blockchain, and another will be the target or destination. If you are sending transferring BNB, then the source blockchain will be the Binance, and target destination blockchain will be the Ethereum. So there are like different types of bridge. If only one direction is available, that is from source to target, then this is called unidirectional bridge. Initially, when bridge system began, so unidirectional bridges were working. So you can only transfer from one chain to another. There is no get back. Then this is bidirectional bridge. You can send and receive the same tokens from one blockchain to another blockchain. So this is the network system. Here you can see like you can transfer the assets to different blockchains. You can use blockchain be like Polygon or Solana or Binance or anything, Polkadot. And there is a source blockchain. So let me give you an small demo how bridges work. So this product basically is under construction right now or under development. So it transfers XTC to Ethereum and Ethereum to XTC. We have tokens, ethers, and XTCs. So XTC is a network that is known as Zinfin network. Once you confirm the transaction, so as I was saying, there is some issue with this. Currently, it's under development.
Ripudaman, in terms of development, so then for every every transfer between one chain to another, then a new bridge has to be developed. Is it? Or there's we
No.
can have general bridge that works for all.
Yeah, there is just a single bridge, and you can make any number of transactions you want on that bridge. So once bridge is deployed, all the contracts are deployed, then like you can send or receive any number of times.
No, I actually meant like between two chains. Let's say there's a new chain came up, then we have to develop a new bridge.
Then we'll have to not develop a new bridge, just the same contracts that we deployed on the like target chain, we'll transfer to the another blockchain. So in this way, and we'll tell our oracles are some machines, those two signatures. Okay, signatures, whenever there is a transaction, there is a event on Ethereum chain. Like event is emitted that this amount of ethers are transferred from this, and we want it on this chain. So as this event is listened by those oracles, they just call this another another contract on the another bridge.
Okay. Sure.
So this is like an events example. So there is an event deposit. So we have message.sender who sended the amount, recipient and amount. So in this way, these events are emitted and oracles can listen to these events. So this is function and this is an event.
Sure.
So events are stored in blocks, and basically we need around 12 block confirmations to confirm a transaction from one blockchain to another blockchain. So let me show you if my so this is basically an oracle. We have two basically chains. One is chain ID 51, another is chain ID 3. So these two chains are working over here. As we start this oracle, it will listen to all the events and it will send it, transfer them to the another blockchain. So different types of bridges. They are trustless bridges, semi-trust bridges, semi-trusted bridges, and completely trusted bridges. So basically, what is trustless bridge? What do you think? Like trustless bridges are good or trusted bridges are good?
So probably trustless is decentralized kind of a thing. With trusted, there's a central party which is ensuring.
Yeah, yeah, correct. So basically, you don't trust anyone, any person, just the Ethereum mainnets, 50% proof of work miners. You trust them, and your work works in such a way that it doesn't depends on anyone. Semi-trusted is the way where we will have to depend on some parties, basically, such as whenever we are working with oracles, then you will have to depend on that oracle that it will always emit a correct event, or it will do the right thing. Semi-trusted bridges in this, we have around three majority are honest in that oracles. Trusted bridges is just a single party. You trust just a single party. There is just one oracle. There is just one API, and you will have to trust that API only. So whenever an event is emitted, there are some oracles or attesters. Basically, attesters are the person who signs a message. Like every oracle has a private key and public key. Okay, just like our addresses, they are also having a private key of their own. Whenever an event is emitted on source network, they just takes that event, signs it with the private key, and send that to the another blockchain. So in this way, these oracles work. Attesters just do nothing, just they signs the message and transfers it to the another blockchain. So attesters do not submit the transactions. Basically, they do not submit the transaction. They are just submitting the signatures. They are just signing and submitting the signatures. They are not saying do this do this thing on this. They are just submitting the signatures that this is a verified transfer. So there are some relayers, and basically once an event is signed, relayers just submit that signature. And in currently the bridges are in such a way that relayers are not required. They user collects that signature from the oracle, and then they does it on their own. User does it on their own. So yes, for the security reasons, attesters and relayers can be required to stake some amount in dollars, basically, so that we can trust them, like they are doing the right transactions. And whenever there is a bridge, we can have such a situation that we have done the first step, that is transferring from one blockchain, and it got stuck in the contract. Then we will have to we should have some mechanism to unlock later on the another blockchain. So there are some security considerations, like that was one of the like access control, OpenZ planes access control, so that you can have the access to the bridge, and as well as the one more thing, that is basically your validators or your testers, they should be collecting data from the verified nodes. These should be your nodes. So a node might emit a wrong event, so you should not listen to a fake node. And currently all the bridges are using upgradable contracts. Upgradable contracts means the logic can be changed in future. So we should always use the upgradable contracts. If there is a bug in the contract later on, we can change that. So you have gone like we have done all these things. Who are attesters, relayers? Why should we trust them? And what is staking and slashing? So this is all about the blockchain bridges. So this is it.
Sure, Ripudaman. Thank you for that informative talk. We would also can you explain the role of layers? I think that was not very clear to me.
What?
The role of relayers in this transaction.
Relayers basically an API that is like submitting the transaction again. Currently, bridges are made in such a way that relayers are not required. Just attesters are required. They signs the transaction and give you the signature. And at the time of like emitting calling the claim function when you are receiving the money, okay, on the another blockchain, then you require those signatures. So in this way, relayers are now removed from this process.
Okay, sure, understood. So
yeah.
Can you also tell us about what you're doing at your firm at BlockFinch? What kind of work projects you're working on?
So currently we are like having clients and working for different technologies. One of them is bridge, and another is swap for new upcoming chains or networks, as well as we are working for the multi-chain swaps, okay, or multi-chain liquidity. You have liquidity on Ethereum and Binance both, and in like you want to like swap from Binance to Ethereum. So this is going to be our core project.
Okay, so I just wanted to know what kind of clientele do you have, and how.
Currently, we are having a clientage just like this Zenfin network, and we are working for them for like projects like this bridge one, as well as the swap. So these type, and one more client is there. They are working on the social network part. So converting your your profiles, visibility, and everything to the NFTs. So that project is also going. Yes.
Okay. And geographically, you have your clientele from India or across the globe?
Across the globe, yes.
Right. And so, is it a good time for your firm? Like, are there a lot of clients available in the market? Or are you able
yes, there are a lot of clients. There are a lot of clients and work is available for the blockchain or this decentralized world. Like now we are working on NFTs, and we are like the world is going towards now metaverse. So NFT will be everything. So in this way, like there is a lot of work available in the market currently.
Sure. That's great. So, I would also like to understand from you, since you are coming from a technology background. So, I think there is one gap that I could see in the market, in terms of the blockchain product. So, the technology is one aspect for it, but in order to build products, you need more kind of skill set on top of technology. To get the token economy right, to get the smart contracts right, also to understand the user base and what features to actually build in the products. So, are you working only at a technology end, or are you delivering products for your clients?
We are delivering the products for our clients basically. This is not just technical support or like that. We discuss and for the user ends and what user needs currently. If there is some requirement, a new thing that is coming, then we deliver that product. So basically, we are not just a technology firm. We are delivering products.
Sure, sure. And do you see some challenges right now in building blockchain products?
Challenges in building blockchain products. Basically, that is the one that is human resource. So it is currently, I think, good human resource is tough in this market.
Right, right. So, apart from so, what kind of people do you have in your firm? Apart from technology people, and what kind of people are required to build a product?
So they are project managers and designers, like design thinking, and we have marketers. So these kind of people we do have over the firm.
Sure, sure. And so, what future do you see for blockchain technology in general? And also what is in there for India?
Uh, you mean blockchain's future in India?
Blockchain future in the world first, and then for India also.
So basically, everything is going. It initially it began from like open source things. Everything from GitHub, Bitbucket, everything became open source, and there were a lot of technology was coming. Like just like Linux is one example. So in this way, we came to the open source world. After that, this blockchain technology came, and now we are completely. We need a lot of solutions for decentralization. Just like if we are creating a metaverse, okay, and we are just giving access to some specified person or with a trust. I trust you, that's why I'm giving you this thing. Okay, so this thing needs to be changed or updated. If Facebook comes with a metaverse, then it should be basically a completely decentralized. So this is required for the world that all the products should be completely decentralized where they are required. So for world it is required, and for the India part, we are basically crypto is now used as an asset in India on the terms of legality, and in the terms of technology, uh, like uh, blockchain can be a revolutionary thing for India. Basically, there are a lot of things where we can change them and make it a revolution.
So you think it's a good time for young engineers or business professionals to get into blockchain and make a career out of it?
Yeah, this is the right time for entering the blockchain industry. Else, there will be a lot of human resource available currently. If you are like a blockchain person, if you understand the technology, then your requirement is very high. So it is the right time.
Sure, sure. So with that, thank you, Ripudaman, for a very informative talk and taking time to interact with us. And it was a great and insightful talk and thoroughly enjoyable.
Okay.